Greetings. Thanks for listening today. My name is Kristen Kolish, an advisor and partner with the Mahoney Group of Raymond James. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you an overview of the new Trump accounts. You may have read or heard about a new type of savings option for our youth, the Trump account. These accounts are a new federally created tax-deferred investment account for children under the age of 18. And that was established under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act of 2025 last year. At this point, we're awaiting clarification on certain provisions, but we have enough information to share generally how the account would work and how it compares to some more familiar choices and alternatives. So what are these accounts all about? Trump accounts were created last year and are expected to begin accepting contributions starting July 4th of 2026 this year. The account is opened on behalf of the child, and the child is the owner of the account. A parent or guardian controls, of course, the account until the age of 18. Only one Trump account is allowed per child, and it can be opened at any time from birth through the year the child turns age 17. In that way, it's different from a 529 plan, where the parent typically owns and controls the account, even though the child is the beneficiary. Let's talk about the growth period. The years before age 18 are called this growth period, and this is when Trump accounts follow a specific set of rules. During this time, the child does not need earned income for contributions to be made. And that sets these accounts apart from custodial IRAs, where a child must have wages or earned income. Withdrawals are generally not allowed at all during the growth period, unlike a UTMA account, where funds can be accessed earlier as long as they're used for the benefit of the child. So how do contributions work? Contributions can be made from a combination of three sources. The first is the government, the second are families, and the third is employees. A distinctive feature is that currently there's a one-time $1,000 federal seed contribution for eligible children. And at this moment, the contribution is universal, not means tested. A child qualifies regardless of household income if all of the following four criteria are met. Number one, they're born between January 1st of 2025 and December 31st of 2028. Number two, they're a U.S. citizen. Number three, they have a valid Social Security number. And lastly, an authorized adult, usually a parent or guardian, would file the required election to open the account. The second contribution type from families are capped at $5,000 per year with inflation adjustments in future years. And lastly, employers may also be able to contribute up to $2,500 per year across an employee's children. That's a key difference from 529 plans and UTMA accounts, which generally don't have a built-in government or employer funding option tied to the account itself. And unlike custodial IRAs, Trump accounts don't require the child to have earned income, as I mentioned, during these early years. So let's talk about investments and flexibility. Well, investment choices during the growth period are intentionally narrow. They're not flexible. Trump accounts are limited to low-cost index funds that track the U.S. stock market. That's more restrictive than UTMA accounts or custodial IRAs, which allow a much wider range of investments, and even more limited than many 529 plans, which typically offer a preset menu of options. So let's talk now what happens when the child turns 18. Well, starting January 1st of that year, the Trump account begins to follow traditional IRA rules. And this means that distributions are taxed at their then ordinary income tax rate. That's for distributions. New contributions require earned income, and withdrawals become available, and the account can be rolled into a traditional IRA or converted to a Roth IRA. At that point, the account, as you'll hear, functions much more like a retirement account than an education or custodial savings account. Lastly, let's talk about how this fits into planning. Trump accounts now sit alongside 529 plans, custodial IRAs, and UTMA accounts as another option for saving for a child. Each serves a different purpose: education funding, general purpose savings, or long-term financial and retirement planning. And of course, each comes with different tax rules, access restrictions, and trade-offs. Understanding those differences is an important first step before deciding whether or how any of these accounts fit into a broader financial plan. Please keep in mind that we are in the very early innings of this new savings vehicle. Based on what we know today, the Trump account will initially be established through the government, not through financial institutions, and it's expected to be available for funding beginning July of this year. Over time, these accounts may be transferable to approved financial institutions, though additional guidance is still forthcoming. My colleagues and I at the Mahoney Group appreciate the importance of teaching sound financial habits to our youth. Over the years, we've worked with clients to educate their children and grandchildren about investing. Saving early and reinforcing good financial habits can make a meaningful difference in supporting long-term financial success. Please reach out if you have any questions or if you would like to discuss how my team and I can support and educate your family. Thanks for listening.